No.
I usually cut off some stuff at the beginning. Jesus.
That was bright as fuck.
That was bright. Oh my God.
It's like that scene in Men in Black, where they're like...
Yeah, exactly. That's worth keeping in the show, though, I must say.
You forgot everything. I was never late. Click.
All right.
Yeah, it's good to have friends.
All right. If you guys are ready, give me a 2 thumbs up, please.
Scratching my back, so like, yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 6 Nutz Podcast. We are 3 comedians, 6 nuts, and welcome to episode 73. I'm your host, Dave, joined as always by Mr. Paul Bourgon, right down there, and Mr. Jordan Angus. Gentlemen, how are you?
Fantastic.
Not bad, you?
I'm good. Episode 73, man. We got a ton to talk about. We're gonna recap the live show we had last Saturday. We had some tremendous things to talk about. We're gonna do Hold My Beer. We're gonna do Pet Peeves a little bit later, and if we have time, I have a very thought-provoking comedy question for you guys.
Okay.
Very deep. We're gonna get deep into the woods in this episode, so it's gonna be great.
Looking forward to it.
What's that?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well, man.
I noticed we have more subscribers.
Like a lot.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that. And actually, we'll do that right off the bat, man. We want to thank and welcome our 26 new subscribers. Welcome to the podcast. We thank you so much. We're grateful for every subscription we get. So hopefully you will enjoy the podcast and do not hit that unsubscribe button. In fact, what you should do is you should hit that notification button, right? Is that what they say? Hit that noti button, man, so you're notified whenever a live or an episode drops, man. So you'll never miss an episode.
You get to find out what we're drinking and what you can try out. No one took our recommendation on Saturday with the apple pie beer, which was and is by far probably one of the best beers I've ever had. It was delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah.
And I wish I could say we were paid to say those things, but we were not. But the beer was phenomenal.
Yeah. I thought we'd get a free beer.
Yeah. Well, you know.
You know?
Oh, yeah. Where was the free beer? Where was the green Smarties, right, Paul?
Yeah. It's true. What is that reference to the green Smarties? The second time you said that.
It's just one very famous celebrity. I forget who it was. The Rolling Stones or something. You know, when you're going around, you're on tour, and these big, huge bands have a list of demands. You know, like we want, like peach yogurt, and we want this. So there was one who wanted Smarties, but they wanted all the colors removed and only have like a certain color of Smarties.
Oh, that's from Wayne's World. That's Wayne's World. Wayne's World 2.
Yeah.
Also, he wouldn't go on unless he had a bowl full of brown M&Ms.
I think Marshawn Lynch too was Skittles, but he only wanted the green ones, like when he was playing with Seattle. Yeah.
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 Do you ever hear Axl Rose, Guns N' Roses?
What did he want? Like a bunch of hookers and blow?
No. So he he delayed a concert one night. Like they were supposed to go on at like 9, and he delayed the concert till like 12:15 because he would not go on unless he had a toasted lamb sandwich.
God.
And
wasn't that in Toronto?
Finally, someone from the venue went out and got him a toasted lamb sandwich, but when they brought it back to him, it was too cold. So he demanded that they go and get him a warm toasted lamb sandwich. And it's just funny.
Wasn't that here, or there was something about Guns N' Roses in Ottawa? Like the show, the place was packed, and he was still in another city or something. He hadn't even left the other city yet.
I remember something about that.
Something like that.
Yeah, I went to when I went to Kiss, and we had backstage passes because we were with Sophie Simmons and your mom, Shannon Tweed. Yeah, I fell ass backwards in that one. But like they had one of the, it wasn't a change room, but it was one of the rooms like next to where the Sens locker room is.
Yeah.
And just for them, just for the two of them. And it's
wild, eh?
It's like every tour they have to have a room set up, whether they go or not. This room was wall to wall to wall, and I'm not talking about a closet. Like it was huge, wall to wall to wall of food and condiments and like drinks, everything. And like they weren't even eating. They two women at a concert, you're not going to stuff in your face. And I was like, are you kidding me? Nobody's going to eat. Like it took me but like 10 minutes to be like, to pipe up and be like, so is nobody going to eat or? And
yeah, exactly.
So I'm like, what are they going to do with all this stuff? And they're like, probably throw it out. So I'm like, what? I'm taking this. So I started like filling my pockets with like jars of jam and mustard, like, dad's
jars of mustard.
Yeah, I have a picture of it.
That's phenomenal.
Jam, yeah. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, real. Guess that's why I didn't get invited back. But like, man, like you think about wasted food, like when a restaurant goes through a night, what they throw. But like this was like obscene for two women, and it was just like fully catered food meals, like in those metal pans, where they lift the pan up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. And just like garbage.
Yeah.
What a waste, man. We should do maybe a future episode. We should find out what these bands, like their actual list of demands, and talk about them. I bet you some of them.
You can find it out. Like I know Jay-Z wants like 15 bottles or 12 bottles of Ace of Spades. Remember, Cultures in the green room in Cultures? All the bottles of booze that they have. That's Ace of Spades.
Yep.
I guess Jay-Z owns it, but it's funny. You can look it up. You can look up bands.
Well, I mean, I've had to, so I was looking for bands for a Christmas party, and so we know a couple of them, but one of the bands, their quotes was like, I'm reading what they wanted. I'm like, what a bunch of, and I'm sorry if you know who you are and you're watching this, but what a bunch of fucking prima donnas, man. Come on.
Like what kind of stuff were they asking for?
They were very specific on how many beers were there, how many non-alcoholics were there, how many water bottles they needed for the entire night. It was like very like number oriented, and I'm like, fuck off. Like, and then it's the fee. It doesn't even include the fee of how much the band costs. And I'm like, as soon as we need 12 of these beers, we need 12 of those beers, and we need 12 of those beers, and then 12 waters. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
No. How about we just give you the money and you just accept what's available? Like,
geez, George, who are you trying to hire? Foghat?
What's that?
Like, what band were you? Well, I guess you can't say.
I don't want to say it on here. They probably will know who they are if they're watching. And I mean, I don't have anything against them. Actually, one of the drummer, attends some of the shows that I put on, but it's very nice. But I mean, guys, come on. I understand your fee, but when you have like your demands of what you need, and there's no fucking green room, man. It's a Christmas party for work.
Man, it's wild. Like I know Beyonce. I heard a story like I think it was Beyonce. She wanted all the lamps, like all the lighting, to have like a purple blanket. I could be.
Oh my God! Give me a break, man.
I might. It might not be Beyonce. It might not be. But stories like that. I think it was because it was Jay-Z and Beyonce's was there. But like she needed like a purple, like nylon scarf, like cloth over top of the lights, so it was like purple. It couldn't be any green or something like that. Like just really like insane stuff,
I can tell you, like I did one show where the booker did ask me what I wanted in the green room, and I was totally thrown off because
air.
Like right? As a stand-up comic, typically, especially in like our cases here, it's like you don't get fucking shit. You got to buy beer like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was so thrown off. I was just like, can you just make sure there's water in the back room and
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I asked. Like, completely thrown off. I could have asked for fucking like funeral sandwiches and a whole bunch of random shit. They probably would have got it for me. And I was just like, I'm just happy to be here.
Triangles. Okay.
Yeah.
Triangles.
Only triangles.
Yeah. I was blown away when we went to I think it was like the first time I ever experienced it, but when we were in Cornwall and the LOL guys like bought appetizers and like they had buckets of beers for us, Yeah. And, like it wasn't even really that packed of a show, but they still kind of took care of us like that. Like we didn't expect it, but I was like, man, that's like will work for food. Like
yes, sir. Platters of wings and I don't think that lasted very long because I think that restaurant started to lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
Doing that. So anyway, before we get too far into the show, man, because I will forget. I have been known to forget before. We're going to get to our favorite segment of all time. It's called Hold My Beer.
You're watching Nutz Podcast, and this is how I hold my beer.
All righty, Hold My Beer, where we go around the virtual room and we introduce our beverage of choice for this episode 73. Let's start with you, Mr. Paul Bourgon. What are you drinking this episode?
This episode, let me put on my spectacles here. I mean, I've never heard of this before, and James Reddy beer.
James Reddy.
You guys ever heard of that?
Never heard of it.
Yes.
J.R. James Reddy.
Is that a lobster?
I think it's a lion.
It's a lion.
What's a lion?
There's a 5.5 and a 5.0, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, I said it caught my eye because I was like, oh, never had that before. Can't get made fun of for that. But I have no idea what it's going to taste like. So I mean, it could taste like.
One of them tastes better than the other, and I can't remember which one. I can't remember if it's the 5.5 or the 5.0, but one of them is better than the other.
Pretty good, actually.
It might be that one.
And again, I don't long for the taste of beer. Like I'm like, oh, it's so good, once it hits your lips. Like it's beer, right? Like I'd much rather have a glass of water or root beer. But as far as we've all had those shitty IPAs and ambers and stouts or whatever. Like everybody's got their own taste, but it's pretty good actually. It's pretty tasty. 7.99.
7.99, strong, very, very strong, very strong.
And it's 5.5% too. So get you where you're going.
Nice. So that is a brand new beer that's never been drunk on this podcast before. So, Paul, you are blazing new trails, man. Blazing new trails. Thank you for that, Paul. Jordan, let's move over to you. Your beverage of choice for episode 73.
So Saturday, I did the Jack Frost drink, right? And some 18-year-old child came up to me and said, that drink's kind of like gay, right? And to that gentleman, I just want to say, like, I don't care what the drink sexuality is. If it tastes delicious and it's going to get me drunk, I don't give a fuck.
I'll suck it off.
Yeah, I sucked that straw so hard and I was nice and comfortable.
It was you know what? The gayer the drink, the tastier it is.
You're fucking so good. I don't give a shit.
So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna be the swear police.
Oh,
gentlemen.
Sorry. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
We need to tone down the swearing, please.
It was delicious and it was so fudging good. Sugar, man. Anyways, I'm trying a Smirnoff vodka soda raspberry peach because Yeah, I don't know. It might be gay too, but it sounds like it's gonna be good. Smells peachy.
Yeah, that what's it called? A Jack Frost is what the
Yeah, that's what
it was delicious.
So good.
Yeah.
This is okay. It's okay. I was hoping to be better. I was hoping to say, what do Bill Belichick? How many championships does Bill Belichick have? He's got 8, right? So let's say Bill Belichick's championships, his girlfriend's appearance, and this drink are all an 8.
A solid 24 out of 10. Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful. First ever 24. All right, I'm gonna have you guys guess what I'm drinking this episode.
It's not Sapporo.
It's not.
It's not Mill Street.
It's not.
It's
not a beer. Not a beer.
It's the chocolate.
Nope. Starts with an S.
Shit.
Smirnoff.
My good friend.
Oh, Sambuca.
Sambuca.
My good friend Sambuca.
It's clear, isn't it? It's not the dark.
It's clear.
Oh, buddy.
I drink it on ice, man.
Dave's not going to work tomorrow.
Sambuca right straight from the nipple.
So good. It's an automatic 10. I love this stuff. 10.
So you like black licorice then, Dave?
I love black licorice.
All right, yeah.
Oh, that just warms you up inside. Ooh, so good.
It's weird that like 9 out of 10 people can't stand black licorice, and 1 out of 10 people love black licorice. There's no in between. Like, yeah, I'll eat it.
That many?
Yeah.
I thought most people like black licorice.
You know what they say? They say 1 in 10 guys is gay, but I think just being in one guy is kind of gay. And if that's your preference, so be it. I like black licorice. I enjoy it very much. I used to drink a shit ton of Sambuca. In fact, that was my choice of beverage. But like tequila, you hit its sour points, and it doesn't taste good the second time around.
None of our math is proper, by the way. Like,
it's not.
I know.
It's like I always say, 5 out of 4 Canadians are bad at math.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of beer, man, we're gonna. That's a good segue into the live show we had last Saturday. So for those that don't know, we did a live Six Nuts podcast show at the Barley Mow in Orleans, and we sold out show. 26 new subscribers. So again, thank you, and welcome to the Six Nuts podcast. We appreciate all of you. But the beer we had, so we did the Hold My Beer segment live, and the beer that blew everybody away was the apple pie beer by
Thousand
Islands. Paul, I know you had it. I think Jordan, I'm not sure if you had it that night.
I did.
Earlier, you had it before the show, and I had it as well. 11 out of 10. This beer was phenomenal.
Yeah, I had 2 of them, and I think that would be about as much as I would drink of that beer.
Yeah.
And like 1, it's delicious. 2, it's like it's like Smirnoff Ice, or like Guinness. I'll have 1 Guinness, fine, but like I'm not smashing Guinness all night. Yeah, you can't it's. But yeah, it was unbelievable.
It's like
it actually tasted like apple pie.
It literally tasted like apple pie in a glass. It was phenomenal.
When I had the meeting before, like when we were setting up to do the show there, I was explaining our segment, Hold My Beer, Hold My Spirit. It was kind of like, well, what drinks do you have seasonally that we can try to promote it during the show, right? And so they actually brought me a little fleet glass of the apple pie beer. And I was hesitant because I'm like, normally I don't want to test it beforehand because I feel like it's kind of like cheating a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck it. Like we had, I think, 3 options that we were going to have at that point, and I had that beer, and I'm like, I was expecting it to be bad. I'm going to be honest. I was expecting it to be really bad. I was expecting an IPA kind of apple cider thing, and I'm like, very low expectations, and my mind was blown. I had them like, wow, it's nice and light. It's like dessert in my mouth. almost like a palate cleanser beer. So I totally, if you're in the barley mow areas, please just go, get one. Get one. Have yourself a treat. It's fucking delicious.
I was surprised that it was a sold out show, by the way. So kudos to everybody that sold tickets. But I was surprised nobody in the crowd had, because I think, Paul, you asked who's drinking apple pie beer, and I don't think a single person said I'm drinking this beer. I don't think anybody did.
I don't think anyone was.
It's weird.
No. They didn't drink that. They didn't get the Jack Frost, which was just so good. It was so good.
Yeah, people go to bars or people go to a restaurant. Like especially I guess now at I'd say at my age, like what you're gonna drink and that's what you're drinking. Like you're not.
That's
you're
true.
Not playing you're not playing. What's that game the
Russian roulette?
No, not Russian roulette, where you drink 100 shots.
Oh, the Century Club.
Century Club. Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Like I'll go and get a beer after work with some of my coworkers, and I usually, depending on what they're serving, I'm either getting a Budweiser or I'm getting a Molson Canadian. And they're like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Guys, I have a new drink almost weekly. Okay, when I'm out, I don't want to be like, "Ooh, what's on craft or whatever." No, I just want. I know I like that. Like, and that's it. I just want that. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be whatever. I know I like these.
Well, like when you order a pizza, it's I think I'll have broccoli, anchovies, and green peppers this time. Like you're getting the same thing you get every time. That's
100%.
And
100%.
There's something to be said about variety and switching it up. Like Jordan's, like you said, like if they don't have that, you'll have like the closest thing to it.
Yep, 100%.
And you'll even say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll have the closest thing to a bud, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a great night. We actually, there was $810 raised for the snowsuit fund. So well done with all the raffle prizes. And it was amazing that this one table won, I think, 7 bottles of wine or something. The same people won most of the prizes. It was quite funny.
I think she bought like a bunch of raffle tickets and put most of her tickets in for the wine.
Okay.
It was like, I'm going home with at least a bottle.
Was she a teacher?
Yeah, she's one of the teachers. Yeah.
Okay.
That was there.
Okay, that reflects very well on teachers, huh?
Mm-hmm. She's like, these kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Christmas holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
No, there was great prizes. We had like the Sens tickets that were donated.
They were incredible. Very much. It was like you almost were guaranteed to win if you would.
Yeah, pretty much.
Those young girls that were sitting sort of in the back there. I guess they were underage.
Only one of them was.
Oh, the blonde. I think the blonde that came up.
Crystal Lynn?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. I think she was like 16 or 15. They said
18. No, she was 18. And so I talked to them at the end of the show because I felt bad, right? Like she came up, did the debate, and couldn't give her a bottle of wine for winning and getting the crowd vote. But so she turned.
I gave her $5.
You gave her $5, did you?
I'll pay your tip for
real?
For the Coca-Cola you're drinking. Yeah.
Oh, good for you, man.
Nice. Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Just thank you for getting up on stage. But
that's nice.
Yeah. So they walked away with something.
They did. They walked away with $5, and when I do the Patty Mac show in February, there'll probably be a couple of them coming out to that as well.
Oh, nice.
That's what they want to do. So
they came out to like just because they heard about the show and they were like in good spirits too. They were good crowd.
Yep.
Yeah, they were fun. They were a lot of fun. Yeah, fun table. All students. Half of them were Ottawa U students. The other half were Carleton U students. So it's kind of neat.
Gone from college, bro? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
College doesn't count.
And I got to talk about the debates. So we did Bits That Bite, we did Whose Joke Is It Anyway, and we did a debate segment where I absolutely crapped the bed and didn't get a single vote. And you know what? What was so frustrating is on the drive home, I had the most amazing argument.
With yourself.
I would have killed you. But in the moment,
I should have said that.
Yeah. because I had to drive from Orleans to Stittsville, so it's whatever, 30, 40 minutes. And I had the most amazing argument. I would have killed you.
Can I tell you something? I am pretty good at debating things, and I tend to, depending on who my opponent is, lower how aggressive I am on my debates. I did that for the master debaters with because we had the firing round then too.
So are you saying you were toying with me?
I was trying to make it extremely close, so that way it wasn't. I wanted it to be entertaining for everybody and fun for both of us.
Well, look, the only round I won was not me. It was what I plucked from the audience.
And I feel like she only won that because she was an audience member.
Of course. So I knew if I did that, I knew I was going to win that round for sure.
I'm pretty sure I crushed her on it too, but your friends were there.
I don't know, man.
Can you believe that kids are just using Chat GPT for their
100% for their
I
homework?
Totally believe it. Absolutely.
Man.
They're not learning anything in school. Kids in school are learning nothing.
Well, they're learning how to cut corners.
Yes.
Yes. And you want not to get into a big deep conversation about integrity, because man, if anybody cut corners in high school, it was me. I took pride in sneaking, cheating, on tests and stuff like that.
Yeah, but okay, tell us what cutting corners back then was. It wasn't what it is today.
We used to do this thing.
Let's be honest.
I used to do this thing with my buddy. We'd be in a test, okay, and so he'd be sitting wherever in the room, 2 rows over, 3 desks up or whatever. And you remember how your desk is like a square, okay?
Yep.
And tests around grade 9 for me and up became more multiple choice, as opposed to an essay or whatever, where you have to fill up things, And so what we would do is you would look at this. So here, I'll do pretend that this is the desk. Okay, so the corners of the desk, right? Yep. There you go. Yeah, the corners of the desk. So this would be A, this would be B, this would be C, and this would be D. And so I'd go four clears of the throat is question 4. Hope to God there's 100 questions on the test, but click your pen. You're clicking your pen almost like Morse code.
Yeah.
But if you sort of make eye contact with your buddy and you just go he just taps. He'll tap the whatever corner of the desk.
Oh my God.
would be the answer. You know what I mean? He never did it for me. No one ever cheated off me, ever. But it was.
You know what cheating in my day was writing an answer on up your arm, and sneaking a peek at your arm and in the back of your hand or on your palm of your hand. But these kids today, 1,000-word assignment that used to take me a week to do, they can do in 2 minutes.
Yeah, just put it in Chat GPT, and then they're okay, humanize it. Cool. Copy.
My niece was telling me about how so for math tests and stuff, you're allowed to use your phone because there's a calculator.
Oh my God! Remember when they said you're not going to have a calculator on you?
Oh yeah. So that you're allowed to use your phone, right? But the teacher roams the room to see that it's just that they're just on a calculator. Yeah. So they roam the room and look at all their phones, right, to make sure nobody's Googling, which you obviously get around. But so there's this app that she said you can download that turns the screen dark unless you're looking directly at it.
Oh, so wow.
If you're a teacher walking by, you can't see. So it almost kind of protects that the teacher coming up behind you, looking over your shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be flat, looking directly at the phone.
That's hilarious.
Like, if you tilt it to the side, it's dark. You can't see anything.
You can get glass protectors that do that. They're privacy.
That's genius.
Yeah,
it's genius. Yeah.
Yep. Don't you wish you were in high school now, Paul? Yeah. I wish I was in high school now. I would have got straight A's, man.
Oh God.
If you were in high school now, you probably have the RCMP at the high school.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, it was a very good night, man, and raised a lot of money. And we had Patty Mack did a nice set, and Jordan, you put this together, man. So what were your overall impressions and takeaways from that show, man?
There was a lot of stress beforehand. This is my second last show of the year because I'm taking a nice little break. So I have to say it went a lot better than I could have hoped for. We raised a lot more money than I had thought. It is definitely a 6 Nutz record of $810 going to the Ottawa Snowsuit Fund. Couldn't have done it without basically everybody that was involved, the audience members, you guys. Yeah. Monica was a huge help.
Yeah, and she worked her butt off.
She worked
Did she ever?
Yeah,
she did.
Big time.
She
was running around.
You both did, man. You both did. You both.
Yeah. Kudos, man.
You did so well,
Well done.
I just want to, if your mom made it this far with all my swearing and stuff, I want to thank Marilyn for the recommendation. It's a great cause. It touches a lot of people in our community. And honestly, Dave asked me a couple weeks ago, like, what is it that I want to get from comedy? Why am I still doing it? And it's to do my best to give back where I can. And that's the only way I know how. It's make people laugh. And if that means making some money to help these little things out, then I don't mind doing that at all. So thank you. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for all your help. And thanks to the Barley Mill at Orleans for giving us the space to do all that. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
It kind of ties in, though, to what you're just saying, but like with comedy. Like, you're doing comedy because, like, you like making people laugh.
Yeah.
Like, when people are laughing, they're happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like you're making them feel good, right? And like raising money, you're helping. You're taking weight off people's shoulders. It's sort of hard to explain, but like, you know what I mean? Like you totally. Like raising like the philanthropic side of it is a very similar feeling to what you get when you make people laugh. Like, you're making people happy, and it feels good. It feels good to make people happy. Yeah. If you don't 100%. Feel that way, you probably shouldn't be in this kind of. I don't give a shit what people think. I don't care what people think. Like, that's fine, but like, you should have this ultimate kind of thing inside you that's like, what I love is I just like making people happy.
Yeah.
And we 100%.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, it's, some people might think it sounds corny, but it's true, man. It's just so cool to see people leaving and they're happy and they had a great time, and they forget their troubles, for a couple of hours. They forget all their troubles, and it's awesome. Man.
And Jordan, to put yourself out, like you and Monica, like, getting those tickets, like making those treats, getting that wine, setting up the event, selling tickets, like. Yeah. It could be it could be stressful, right? Like at times you're like, geez, okay, I got to do this. Oh, I got to make this call. Oh, I got to go.
Yeah.
I got to go in this business and see if I can get, like, see if they'll comp me something. Like, I got to sell myself to them, and ultimately you're trying to do something nice, but it's like there is stress involved. So you're almost like putting yourself through hell, which is kind of like getting up on stage. You're like, your guts are twisted, but like you're doing all this for like a bigger cause, right? And it's man, hats off to you, Jordan.
And then you gotta flick the switch and then get in the mode of trying to be funny, right? So it's like your mindset. You got to turn your mindset completely around. So
yeah, I mean,
easier.
You got a lot going on at home too with just a lot of stuff. So to be able to kind of give while we're dealing with something. It meant a lot to the outcome meant a lot to us. So it was a nice little relief off of our backs to know that everybody there had a great time. The show wasn't awful. Everybody had fun. We all did great. And I think everybody left with a little bit of something from that show. So
good time. So it was a great show, and kudos to everybody. And we'll look to do this again in the new year, probably. So watch for the 6 Nutz Podcast live. They're always so much fun, man. I mean, doing this podcast is a blast, but I think doing it live takes it just to a whole new level, and doing our segments live is just so cool. It's so cool.
We get the crowd, the audience involved in it, right? And I think that's what's when people come to comedy shows, I know because of all the TikTok videos, the crowd wants to feel like they're part of it. And I know comedians hate that. But I feel like the way we format our show, it's, you're getting to be a part of it, but there's a boundary, and they understand that and they respect that. So I think they're getting what they want. We're also utilizing it, and it's making our show just that much better. So I have a lot of fun with it, man. I like our segments live.
They're so much fun.
Cool. Yeah.
Bits That Bite is like it's a home run, eh?
Oh God,
every time. Yeah, every time. Even if the jokes suck, it goes over so well.
Jordan, do you ever get sick of winning?
You know, we talked about that on the way home. We talked about that on the way home because I think the only time I've really sucked at Bits That Bite is I purposely bombed it trying to get nobody to laugh. And that was like when we did it at Westboro. And Monica goes, I think Paul hates that every time you do Bits That Bite, you do well.
I don't hate it, everybody. It's awesome. It's not because I want to win. Trust me, I know. What did I? Oh, the Genghis Khan. Man,
that was so good.
Well, I mean, it
was so good.
It's the same reaction. I just expect it now. One girl came up to me and said, "You were so funny." It was she's like, "Don't listen to that those guys that were probably."
Oh, the drunk?
Who probably sit there every night and drink beer.
Yeah, they do.
When they're yelling out those don't quit your day job and all that stuff.
Whatever.
She was like, don't listen to those guys. You were that was and that alone for me, if one or two people laugh, cool. But when you hear something like that, you're like, oh, okay. I just need to fill up a room with people like you.
But I think that's what makes our shows work is all three of us have a completely different style. You can go to a Yucks or an Absolute or any comedy club and you are going to get different styles, but there's always 4 or 5 that is very simple. And it's not simple.
So Spanish guy and then the band guy and then I have my period. And I was like, oh my God, is that your dick?
Very similar. I didn't mean to say simple. I mean, similar, like that, like Paul saying, there's 4 or 5 that all have the same stories, and that makes it very hard sometimes for the audience because they're getting the same type of material from 4 or 5 different people. Whereas Dave, your stuff is nothing like mine or Paul's. Paul's is nothing like mine or Dave's. We all have a different style. Yeah, it's true. But when we do our segments, we mesh well together. So it's
100%.
It keeps it fresh.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I agree. They're fun to do live.
Yeah.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of live, I want to segue into a question I have for you, gentlemen. So I'm going to set this up by saying that I'm a huge Police fan, okay? I've been a Police fan for forever, greatest band of all time. It's not what I want to discuss, but I heard an interview by one of the band members of the Police recently who said that one of their most popular songs of all time was Roxanne, who by the end, he despised playing Roxanne because he played it 1,000 times, but every time they play it, they get a huge reaction. People love it. So I wanted to kind of bring that over into the comedy world and ask both of you, is there a joke that you use or that you have that gets a huge reaction that you actually don't like? You secretly hate it or it secretly annoys you? Is there a joke in your set that fits that category? I'll start. Jordan, you were shaking your head, so I'll start with you, and then we'll go to Paul.
So I've been doing this a little bit longer than you guys. I had a joke that I fucking hated, and when I came back and when you guys started to know me, I refused to even do that joke because before if somebody knew I was coming, they were like, "Oh, are you going to do?" And it's called the ShamWow joke. I have a joke about the ShamWow and all that, and so you have to do the ShamWow joke. If I went to parties, it was you got to tell the ShamWow joke, and I'm not even fucking exaggerating. There was one night I did that fucking joke 9 times at a party, and I fucking loathed it. Okay, so I made it a mission. I'm never doing that fucking joke again. I hate that fucking joke. It's sitting on the shelf. It's never coming back. And it's gonna rot there.
Can you tell us the joke? Is it long or short? You want to just for the audience, man, just so the audience knows.
I will keep it short. It's just I wanted to be an infomercial salesperson, and I'm basically selling you items in a very it's for sexual needs or whatever. I have like the OxyClean herpes remover and a bunch of other shit. Anyways, at the end of the joke, it's about how the guy comes home to his wife and he's cleaning his junk off with the ShamWow to get rid of the evidence that he was sleeping with a hooker. And the punchline was just, "Don't worry, ladies, we have something for you. It's called the slap shot. Your husband won't be loving his nuts." And it would always hit, but I fucking hated that joke because I told it so much.
Same sort of idea.
Yeah, I'm butchering it on purpose. I don't want to tell you the whole fucking thing because I fucking hate it.
All right, language police. I will again step in and say
it became a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, Dave. That's actually a really good question. It's a really good. It is a great segue too, because I've heard that too about not only the police but like a lot of bands that they're one-hit wonders that make them famous. They don't want to play them anymore, but like you got to give the crowd what they want, right?
Yeah.
But I think so. I did. I don't know if you remember, but I brought because we were talking about the Genicol.
Yeah.
And I brought it out, but I was thinking about it after. I'm like, I'm never doing that joke again. Jordan, same as what you just said about how like people ask you to do it, or like people will like, "Are you going to do this?" My buddies were like didn't make fun of me, but like, "Are you going to do the Andre the Giant joke? You do the Andre the Giant joke?" Like you
haven't done that in a while.
They treat it, but like I just don't do it anymore because they like give me a complex over it. So I don't do Andre the Giant jokes anymore.
What are you pointing at?
This one. This has become the new ShamWow, and I'm okay because I like the UNOM joke because I can change it. But this is exactly it. When I have friends come, they're like, "Are you doing UNOM tonight? Are you doing UNOM?" And
but it's got to be a joke that you hate doing, though, Jordan.
But it's starting to. It's getting there. ShamWow fucking. I hate ShamWow, but this is getting pretty close.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well,
So,
I mean,
Paul,
like, I wouldn't say I hate it. It's just I like don't want to do it anymore because it's like lost. It's like I've been like trolled by my buddies about it, so they've like made me like conscientious about it. But like it's just like,
nah, it's too bad, man. Because it's a good joke.
But I mean, like you could the different venues, like who knows? If I'm like in Toronto or something like that, if I might do it, but like it's just. I don't do it in Ottawa anymore because like I feel like, and this is like not hot-headed of me, but it's bold of me to say. Like I just feel like people will have heard it. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing a show, regardless of where you are, I think someone is in the audience. Like we've all performed for multiple people, multiple times. But like someone that you don't know that's seen you before, and they like, "Oh, I remember this joke." Because I remember being like an audience member before I even started comedy and seeing comics that when I'd go to Absolute or like Yuck Yucks or whatever, I'd see comics 2 or 3 times. Like, I've seen this person before, and then recalling their set or recalling jokes as they're telling them. "Oh, I remember you told this last time," and I thought to myself, like, can't they just think of new jokes? Like, what the hell? Like, now come to find out that like you spend years developing these sets, right? It's great to switch it up and all that stuff, but like
Well, I know what you mean. Like I remember I did a Yuck Yuck set, and it's exactly that, right? Like just because you perform enough around the city that somebody's bound to have seen you multiple times. And I did my my opener, which I usually always do with my fucking name, whatever. And then I went on about I'm actually not known for anything. I'm just that one Ottawa comic who's black with the 2 moms. And some woman popped up, oh yeah. I'm like, okay.
Guys, let me ask you a question unrelated. Are you guys seeing a buffering between like in the filming, like our cameras or something like that? Like every like 10 seconds, there'll be a pause. Like it'll almost you guys will like skip a beat or something. It's almost like a buffering. Is that just me or
just you?
I think it's just you.
Cool.
And I'm not looking at I'm not looking at you guys. I'm looking at the camera. So
okay.
Yeah.
It's just really weird.
For Dave.
It's really weird. No, because it's weird. I mean, if I did the whole podcast looking like this at you guys, it would be really weird. So I try and look at the camera.
I see.
So I look at the camera. I can't see you guys.
I'm now conscientious about that because I'm looking at the screen at YouTube where I should be looking like.
No, but you're close enough. Like you're on a phone, right? I'm on a laptop, so if I look down, I mean, you could really notice that I'm looking down. But whereas if you are looking at us, you still look like you're looking at the camera. So it's not an issue for you.
How about now?
Even better.
Dave, do you have a joke that you hate?
Yes, actually, there's a joke that I
not out of my set, like out of your set.
No, out of my set that if I know, like if I'm getting ready to do a set and I'm thinking I gotta start with a laugh, I have to have 100% guaranteed laugh to start. I will go to the Lebanese bombing joke where I say, as a Lebanese comedian, I always get nervous before I perform because nobody wants a Lebanese guy bombing tonight. And for some reason that 100% will get a laugh all the time. And I feel so cheap doing that because it's a cheap laugh. It's a corny joke.
I feel so lame about the I lost 45 pounds joke. Like that, but it
works.
It works to get that, like you're gonna get a laugh out of it.
Yep. And I especially hate
when you start to feel after doing it a bunch of times, like
it's so cheap.
It's something. I think it's something that you gotta like master that feeling and not let it not let that bother you, because it's like, if it works, do it, right?
Yep. Yeah. But it especially bothers me when there's other comedians in the room because they've all heard it a gazillion times. And it's such a lame. It's like a cheap way to get laughs, I
don't know if you remember this, but it was at Barley Mow, and it's mostly comics, right? So I tried not opening my set up with my usual crap that I'm black and yada, yada, yada. And I started just telling like newer jokes. And one of them, I guess you kind of would have had to put into perspective that I am black. But to everybody else, like, you can't tell. But for me, that's kind of like my mentality is that's how I was raised. Mm-hmm. So then one of the comics goes, wait, did you get to the black part? And I'm like, see, like, you almost expect me to do it, and I didn't. And it probably would have hit funnier. But for me, I don't see it the same way you guys do. Yeah, so sometimes, yes, it might seem cheap, but depending on what you're trying to do, it's a setup. You have to get that cheap laugh or whatever, that cheap joke to lead up to whatever else you're going to do.
Man, we did something like 3 or 4 shows. I think 4 or 5 with Lisa Minion and Brighton. We just like in a row, 4 or 5 shows in a row we did together, and I like legit was like before the show I was like, okay, I gotta change my setup. Like I gotta my set up, not my setup. I gotta change my set, my jokes, because Brighton's heard this the last 3 shows. Lisa's heard this last week. I got like just because of them alone, I'm like switching my jokes, which is actually kind of a good thing because you're like trying new stuff out, but I've noticed like with what we're talking about, like if I'm doing open mics and like the same comedians are on the bill, it's like, oh God, I'll it'll sort of nudge me to change up my jokes just because of them, not even the audience member.
Yeah.
So I get that feeling.
Here, I'm going to actually give you another analogy before we move on to Bits That Bite. And it's kind of related to that, Paul, but I did Poor Boy last Thursday night, and it was a bunch of really good comedians in the back room. And I was doing my normal, whatever, tight five, if you want to, whatever you want to call it, my normal set. Nothing to be nervous about. But then the following night, I did I was fortunate enough to get a private gig in front of like 40, 50 people that I didn't know. And I was more nervous. What's that?
How'd that go, by the way? Not to cut you off.
It was fantastic. Like, it was amazing.
Oh,
but my point is, I was more nervous Thursday night doing 6 minutes in front of comedians and I had to do 45 minutes at a private function in front of 10 times more people that I didn't know. I was more nervous 6 minutes at Poor Boy in front of other comedians.
They're all fresh ears.
Weird, man. It's so weird.
You get a complex. You already know, like, when you're there, they've already heard all your fucking shit, and they already don't laugh anyways.
And you feel like you're being judged, right? You feel like you're being judged.
It's the extra added stress of I need to say something that's going to catch you off guard, so that way, even though you don't want to fucking laugh, because I know you fuckers don't want to laugh. Yeah. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna break you, and I'm gonna go, ha, fucking got you, sucker. And you focus on that for the entire time, right? Yeah. Especially like, I don't know, we hang out with each other. I don't give a shit. I'll laugh at Dave's stuff, even if I've heard it 5-10 times, because why not? It's funny. But a lot of these people, they're in their own heads. They're focusing on their own sets or whatever, or they just don't like you and don't want to laugh at you or whatever. Yeah. That's so be it. Who cares? But you get that complex where it's like, I'm gonna make you break, fucker. I'm gonna make you giggle. I'm gonna make you giggle, or I'm gonna make you hard chuckle, and you're gonna catch yourself, and I'm gonna go, ha, gotcha. Yeah. And that's what you focus on. But when you're telling it to strangers you've never met, and you don't whatever, they haven't heard your stuff.
Yeah,
they don't know. True. It's fresh, like Paul said. It's completely fresh ears, and you're not overthinking it. You're more relaxed, more confident, because okay, I know this stuff works. They've never heard it. This is going to be fine. Yep. And you don't have to have that complex. It's different telling jokes to an audience than it is to, I guess, your peers, Yeah.
But it's just, it was such a contrast in feelings. It's just weird. But anyway, we got to move on to our next segment, gentlemen, which is called, we did this live on, no, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We haven't.
Right. No, we're doing Pet Peeves.
I don't think we've ever done that live yet.
No, we don't want to do that live, because
I don't think we should, man.
We get heated as frick.
This would not translate well to a live show, man. Then it would just become like a question period in House of Commons or something. Anyway, let's get to a very, very popular segment called Pet Peeves.
Oh, ich kann kotzen!
Kotzen.
Kotzen.
I love that, man. All right, Pet Peeves. We'll go around the room and get stuff off our chest. Who wants to start? I feel like I don't want to pick who goes first. I want whoever's ready for this, man. I organically let it happen, man.
I got it. So another thing I hate about Costco.
We should change this to the Costco segment, man. What do we hate about Costco?
Those. I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna switch the pet peeve up. I could go about Costco all day long, as you may have heard. My pet peeve is actually when people don't believe that I am how old I say I am. Like I'm trying to like trick you into something. Okay, like so. Patty Mac asked me. He's like, okay, no, seriously though. How old are you actually? And I'm like, I'm 32. He's like, get the fuck out of here. I am 32. I'm going to be 40 in 7 years and 1 month. I will be 40 years old. I am aware that I don't look like I've hit puberty yet. I am completely aware of it. Is it good? Because it's fucking annoying. Excuse my language. I can't help it. This is just my frustrations. It's very annoying. I'm older. I have arthritis. I'm probably not going to see 70 because my body is like, yeah, we're going to peace out. Okay. It's like God played something ironic plan that I'm going to look like this forever, but the insides are just going to, become decrepit and all that. So I become like a bitter old man on the inside because to me, I'm feeling achy and pain and all this crap that people my age start to feel. And you guys still look at me like, oh, he's so cute. He's like a little, he's a kid. And that makes it even more infuriating.
I don't do that.
Because not you, but it's like.
We don't think you're cute.
No, I guess.
We think you're hot.
I don't get that. I get he's so cute as a button. I just want to squish him. I get that a lot. And it's like, hey, I'm a grown man. With grown man bills.
Baby face is better than being called old man face. I mean,
Oh yes.
Yeah. But this at a certain point is frustrating, man. Like people are like, oh, you should take it as a compliment. It becomes annoying that I'm just trying to make a regular transaction to buy alcohol for a podcast that we do almost weekly, and I'm just buying one. Okay.
You get carded still?
And I'm getting carded. And they look at me like I'm lying. And some want to see an extra piece of ID. Do you have a credit card or something? It's like, are you kidding? I just want to buy one beer. I'm not even trying to get hammered. I need one beer for a show that I do. And let me go.
Yeah.
Jordan,
yeah. Live it up, Jordan. Live it up.
I'm going to play devil's advocate, Jordan. I think you should take the complete 180 look at this attitude, change your attitude 180 degrees, because there will come a day, and I'm going to give you an example. About 6 months ago, I had a spot at Absolute Comedy, my second spot in 3 years. Yay! But the host that night was Tavis. Tavis Mapleston, funny guy. Yep. He doesn't really know me. He didn't really know me back then, but when he introduced me, he called me the old guy. He said, "Let's give it up for this old guy." And I don't consider myself the old guy because you don't feel like your age most of the time, but that's when it really hit me. Like, holy fuck! Like the whole world sees me as an old guy.
Well, I felt like
I'm gonna say, Jordan, enjoy this youth.
Girls the other night, I felt like
enjoy it. What's that?
I felt like that when I was talking to those girls the other night.
Oh my God! I when I go to the optometrist once a year.
Oh yeah,
we're sitting face to face.
Optometrist now.
The optometrists were like 4 inches away, right? Because you go into that machine and they come right up to you. She looks like she's about 14.
Because she probably is.
She's probably in her 30s, but to me, she looks like she's 14.
I'm like,
this is really weird.
Ooh, yeah. And I go like this. I go, oh, too young. Do it too young. Like, oh yeah. Oh, too young.
I can't look at any, because I'm probably like old enough to be there.
No,
at least
okay, no.
20-year-old girl, like it's like
anyway,
I'm 20-year-old girls.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you guys off here because you're like, oh, so poor you. You look young, okay? Try having a 16-year-old who's trying to flirt with you, and you're like, listen, I'm old, okay? I'm 32.
Yeah.
Stop fucking talking to me. I don't want to go to jail.
It's there. Look at Paul. I should put Paul right on the. I should put Paul on like the close-up mode here. Let's go. Whoops. Oh no! What did I do?
Went dark.
Dang! I'm sorry. Hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Let's do solo mode, man. We're solo mode.
Yeah.
Oh man.
16 is too. No, I'm saying like that's why you need the optometrist, because like sometimes you're like, oh, he's sick, and then it's a guy, Yeah, you need to get your eyes checked.
Cleveland. Funny quick story. I know we're going pet peeves, but funny story. I was in Cleveland for work, and there was a worker of the streets, and they were trying to make some money, and they came up to us and were like, can I ask you guys a question? And we're all straight men, and I might have, I might have said, no, sir, you can't ask us any questions. Please move on with your night. And everybody went, oh, and yeah, that mostly it was because I was jealous that they had more facial hair than I did, and probably looked a lot better in a miniskirt than I do. But
I wanted to say no, but $20 is $20.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
When in Cleveland.
Anyway, Jordan, I understand your pet peeve, but man, I'm gonna have to go.
I don't think anybody does until you are stuck in this body. Okay, I think the only one who can relate to this might be Mr. Ralph Macchio because he had the same issues I did. In fact, when he played the first Karate Kid, he was like 25. Okay,
I was gonna say Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman deals with that too.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's more of a height issue than a look issue.
Oh, Ron Howard. Ron Howard played Richie Cunningham. He was like 30.
Yeah,
a teenager,
Macaulay Culkin too, eh? No matter how much, like, grow all the facial hair you want there, Kevin.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Come on. You know, I'm looking for your micro machines, right? Like, come on.
I would love to get into a meeting with you. We need a support group, like.
Yeah. All right. We'll buy your pet peeve, Jordan. We'll accept it. We'll accept it. Anyway, let's move on. Paul, your pet peeve, man, for this episode.
I actually thought of a couple today. They're stupid, but like, pet peeve that I don't like for someone who like doom scrolls, you know, Insta or Facebook videos and stuff. Look, okay, if like I want to watch a video on, the turtles, okay, and how long it takes them across the road. Why does every one of these videos have to have the Interstellar theme song? Boom, 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 to make it real, like, you know, cryptic and dark. So you use the Interstellar. You know the song from Interstellar?
Yeah.
That piano verse, like boom, 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 boom. Like every video now, like when they want to get the point across, they use the Interstellar thing. It's ruining Interstellar for me now. Now when I watch Interstellar, you know what it makes me think of? Okay. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay, when Justice League came out, the superhero movie, and then Zack Snyder remade Justice League, and he made it like a rated R, like a dark version. But like anytime, like I'm watching TV and I'm watching the movie channel, I'll scroll to see what's on, and Zack Snyder's Justice League is on. And then, like, you know, a couple days later, like, there's nothing on, Zack Snyder's Justice League is on. And sooner or later, eventually I started going, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh, yeah. And so I started singing Zack Snyder's Justice League. What you going to watch? Justice League. And it ruined it for me. Like, I stopped watching it. And like, look, I've watched Castaway 90 times in a year. Like, I lost count at 90. So, like, I mean, I've seen Bloodsport 500 times. I'll watch a movie over and over and over again if it's good. And I like, you know, superhero movies and Justice League good, but I ruined Zack Snyder's Justice League because I made this little riff to it. You know what I mean? So it's like Interstellar now. It's like ruining Interstellar now because all these videos are putting Interstellar. Anyway, that was one. You guys still with me or?
Yeah.
The second one is when you're on hold. Well, like you're calling a company, you're on hold, and the prompt comes up that says, "We appreciate your patience." Like, F off. Okay, and you know what I want to say. You do not appreciate my patience. You do not care about my patience. You hope I die. That's what you hope. You wish I wasn't calling. We appreciate your patience. What are you trying to do here? It's insulting. Okay, more insulting than Interstellar. Man, the pet peeves really, like, I'm getting hot thinking about these two things. Yeah. So those are and the third thing that is a pet peeve of mine is when women get scared and they scream. When women scream when they're scared. You watch any video, there's a fight, or you watch any video, like there's a bomb. The sound of women that bray, that shrill, high pitched, like that, it's infuriating. It drives me. It's like more a pet peeve than Interstellar songs and We Appreciate Your Patience together. The sound that women make when they're scared.
You heard it here first.
Why do you scream? Why do you have this high pitched scream? Like, oh my God, I love your shirt, I love your dress. That's annoying. I'll deal with it. Like, oh my God, I haven't seen you so long. Whatever. But like when you're scared, that instinctive noise. I don't hate women, Okay.
Just clip out the part where he saes, "I hate women."
I hate women at all. I know I said they shouldn't drive and they shouldn't get scared. They shouldn't drive. They shouldn't scream. It's like my cat. Bam, bam, bam. Stop. Stop. Bam. Yeah. It just like this is what the cat's saying. And there's no way to make him stop. Like, we gotta have to deal with it, but that's why it's a pet peeve. So there you go.
It's just relentless, man. Those are good ones, man. 3 good ones. Those are gonna be hard to beat.
Please.
I had one, but actually, it became 2 because one thing you talked about, Paul, being on hold with Rogers or whoever the hell it is, reminded me of a pet peeve I have when you call like your bank. First thing they ask you, please enter your 16 digit, your 16-digit card number. So, you go to the trouble, and if you get it wrong, you have to start all over again. So you have to put in like 16 times, and then you push, press 1 to go here, press 2 to go there. So after 5 minutes, you finally get the person. You get a live person. What's the first thing they ask you? What is your card number?
What's your name? What's your address?
Your card number. I just typed it in. Like, why are you asking me to type it in if you're going to ask me what the goddamn number is when you get a live person?
But I
what is
guess
the purpose?
Like I could find your card on the ground and call up and be like, if I type your card in.
But you have to know the
get
PIN.
the security check, but like when they ask you for your you have to punch in your the date of birth. And then they verbally ask you your date of birth, Dave. Yeah. I think that's what you're talking about. I can't stand it.
You have to type in your number. Like when you physically type in your number into the phone, a 16-digit code, where does that code go? Is there any purpose or meaning to doing this? Because as soon as you get a live person, they're going to ask you, what is your number?
Because as soon as you punch that code in, it populates all your information. And then they ask you to verify them.
Oh, the number?
You know
I'm going to give you a 16-digit number.
I know all my codes off by heart. 450345556. Anyway,
quick, people, write it down.
Break into my account, guys. Good luck.
Put money in it.
I know them just from this experience. But as soon as you punch that in, that's why they had to do the okay. I'm going to ask you what your address is. What's your date of birth? What's the telephone number? What's the email we can reach you at? Because they know the answer. That's why they're like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. But that's where it goes.
It's still annoying. I don't care I don't care if it makes sense. It's annoying. Anyway, that wasn't even my real pet peeve. My real pet peeve is this can happen on a subway or an elevator, anything where there's sliding doors that open up. And if you're on the inside of an elevator, and this happened to me a few times, you're getting off the elevator and there's a person who is like literally nose to the door, standing right against the door, and you're trying to get out. You have to walk around them to get out. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, I get so mad with that.
The etiquette is you need to step aside. You need to step aside. Let the people that are coming out, let them out, get out of the way, and then you can go in, get your ass out of in front of the door because you're being an idiot. Don't stand in front of the door until the people get out.
Yeah, I've yelled at people for that.
Like, holy cow, man.
I have totally yelled at people.
Annoying. I just want to punch them.
I have yelled at it, and he was a very, very massive man of my people. And he was right there, and I'm trying to get out, and I'm like, can you fucking move? And he didn't like how I said it, and I got angrier as he was being more confrontational with me, and I didn't care because you pissed me off. Get the fuck out of my way. Exactly like you said. People are coming out of the elevator. Just wait 30 seconds so I can get off, and then you can get on.
It's
Otherwise,
so annoying.
What are you going to do? You going to punch me in the face? Go ahead. I'm going to hurt you too. It's really dumb. Just to get out of the elevator.
I'm picturing like a 6'8" like linebacker named Legenius.
Don't even care.
Wearing a do-rag. And Jordan's like, can you get out of the fuck way? I'm going to hurt you. He just like puts you up and puts you down. Yeah.
Probably. But I'm like, you ever pissed off a squirrel? Okay. I have like rabid squirrel syndrome. Like, they're much smaller.
God knows you're fastest one.
Yeah. I beg to differ, but anyway.
I am definitely faster than a squirrel, and I have the rage of a squirrel.
You reminded me when I used to bartend at On Tap downtown Market. One of the bouncers that worked there while we were working there, his name is Mark Newman. And Mark Newman was 6'7", 340 pounds, and just like the biggest, blackest guy ever. And when like black people like me, I feel good, you know. Like we meshed really well, you know what I mean? And he was like a basketball player. He was always listening to hip hop, and I knew all the music he was listening to. So he's like, "You're pretty cool, man. You're pretty cool." Anyway, he would always shake his head at me because I like tried to make him laugh, and he'd be like, "Man, you fucked." But like he was the calmest, like nicest guy ever, right? His go-to move to kick people out was by their head. Like I can't tell you how many times I'd be serving a drink and I just look up to him like shaking someone whose legs are off the ground, and they're like holding onto his arms while he's shaking them. He's like, "Why do you make me do this?" As he's walking them out, he's just walking by the bar, and I'm just like, I'm pouring a drink, I'm just like, Newman. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, yeah, picture Jordan, you do that to a guy like him in an elevator.
Yep, 100%.
Going down.
I've been carried out of a bar like that before. Not by the head, but like, okay, it'll be quick. So I was talking to this girl, and some guy, like, he came in between us and was like doing like, I don't know, his alpha man move or whatever. And I guess she was like not impressed because we were having a good conversation. And so she turned to talk to her friend, and he put something in her drink, and I saw it, and I just snapped, and I grabbed him and went bang, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes. And it's actually a club addiction in Gatineau. And the bouncer saw it, picked me up like a baby from the armpits, and I'm like, and it was like I'm nothing, right? But they tested her drink, and yeah, but I had to leave because
well, he did the work for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, date rape drugs. Well, I have a buddy in Cleveland. They're talking about Ohio, down Ada, Ohio. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I might have, but it's this small town called Ada. It's in Ohio, and we used to go down there for softball tournaments. And it's just a university town, like very small town. Ohio Northern University's there, and they've got one bar. And so when we were in university, we drive down with a bunch of guys and we drive down to Ohio, party with these guys for the night. Then we go to Kentucky the next day. And we go to this bar. It's called the Regal Beagle. Okay. It's one bar.
Three's Company.
Right? Yeah, Three's Company. It's hilarious. Yeah. And so this bar is packed every night because there's only one bar. So all the students go to the Beagle, right? And one of the guys down there were telling us that like they have a problem with date rape drugs, with people getting their drinks spiked.
Yeah.
But it's people like guys aren't spiking girls' drinks. It's because there's so few girls in town. Guys will spike other guys. So if the guy's talking to this girl and the buddy wants to pick her up, he'll roofie his buddy. And his buddy's like, I don't know what's going on. And
taking out the competition.
So like men are getting roofied by other men because there's only so many good-looking girls in the town. It's like, I know I should be laughing about this, but that's probably hilarious. The funniest part about date rape. Like,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, just men like, I don't know what's wrong with me. You want to get out of here?
God damn, Kyle, you got me again.
Handle the liquor, right? Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's like a preemptive strike, man. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, it's been a good episode, and I think we all feel.
You know, my pet peeve is when I ruin an episode by telling a story that isn't funny.
With that said,
like that. Yeah.
With that said, let's move on to final thoughts. All right, episode 73. Jordan, what the hell were you doing?
Nothing.
All right, let's go. Final thoughts. Let's go to Paul. Paul Burgoyne, your final thoughts for episode 73.
My final thoughts are, we're slowly but surely chipping our way to 100, which is pretty cool. Jordan, I didn't do shit for that fundraiser, and you did so much, and I did feel bad, but like it's awesome what you're doing, like we talked about it earlier in the podcast, and
100%.
not to blow smoke up your ass, but it's really cool. Like you didn't have to do that, and I mean, they're the only thing that's selfish about it is that you feel good about making people happy. There's no other benefit you're getting out of it. It's just, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. There's no selfishness to it, and your selflessness is very noticeable, and Monica's as well. You guys really do. As much as you work hard on booking shows, and as much as you orchestrate and produce shows, you also give back when, like, I don't know how you have the time for it, man, but you definitely do deserve a pat on the back for that. Like you spearheaded all that, and I was like, I remember before the show, I literally out loud was like, I'm a fucking piece of driftwood. And then just got up and left. But I said it out loud. I'm like, I'm a piece of driftwood. I didn't do anything, but yeah, man, that's it's noticeable how selfless you are, and I admire it. So that's my final thought.
Yeah,
Great final thoughts. Thank you, Paul. Jordan.
Say something about me now.
Yeah, no, me as well. So, honestly, who would have thought several years ago when we all met that this is where we would be? But honestly, I couldn't do everything that I do if it wasn't for the help of Monica. As much as a lot of this stuff kind of floats in my head and I want to get it out there, I can't do it alone. And she definitely helped out with a lot of it. And I'm just appreciative that you guys, you show up and you're professional. I don't have to worry about something bad happening during the show, which does happen sometimes. I know that you guys are going to show up, do what we need to do, and make everybody happy at the end of the night. And so all I can say is thank you guys. And if you feel like you're a piece of driftwood, not at all, man. I couldn't have done it without you either. I can't be a Paul. I can't be a Dave. I can't do it all on my own. I need you guys there with me. So it's kind of what makes this all work.
I said something to Dave. You were sitting next to me. The server came up and asked a question. She's like, "You guys do this?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm the talent.
I'm just the talent. I
don't know. I'm the talent." It was so it's true. We are definitely a. It's like a bicycle without tires. We need each other, so it's good. No, you're right.
On that note, December 1st is my last show for the next 2 months. I am taking a much needed break. I need it for my own mental well-being, and just to kind of find that little something that's going to keep me motivated and going. I'm trying not to be bitter on a lot of things, so I think that break is much needed, and I'll be back in the new year, 2026, with probably a lot of stuff like I did this past year, but I need that rest. So again, thank you guys. I will be here for the podcast. I just won't be at these comedy shows. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. And I'll echo Paul's sentiment toward you, Jordan. Amazing what you do. And behind the old saying, behind every good man is a good woman. And I don't think Monica gets enough credit for what she does. I know she worked her tail off that night.
Big time.
Was a huge part of raising all that money, $810. So kudos to her for all that friggin' work. And I want to thank the 26 new subscribers and welcome them. It's we're so thankful, and we hope you like what we do here. And also Paul's mom, fan from the beginning.
Yeah,
probably watches every episode.
Every single
probably
one.
The most loyal fan we have. So we thank you, and I'll apologize on behalf of Jordan for all that cursing.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Jordan definitely has a full swear jar.
Yep.
Yeah. So
$810 worth.
He will be getting a very large fine after this show. So thankful for all of it. So with that said, thank you very much, Paul. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you, Paul's mom. Thank you, Monica. And thank you, our 26 new subscribers. And, of course, our existing subscribers. We love you all, and we will see you all next time.